Today, Georgia lawmakers will be meeting to discuss the state's election procedures. The goal here is to review how voting is handled across the state and to prepare for next year's big elections. 11 Alive's Ariana Manise live for us this morning from the state capitol. So, Ariana, this meeting set to take place today. What do we think lawmakers will be discussing?
Yeah, that's right, Jonathan. The committee is holding its sixth and final meeting today in South Georgia. This committee, chaired by State Representative Tim Fleming of Covington, is studying the election systems all across the state of Georgia by reviewing matters such as election laws, policies, and the role of state and local officials over the voting systems. Now, during today's committee meeting, we're expecting lawmakers to talk about items such as voting accessibility, federal guidelines, and the National Voter Registration Act. The committee will then file a final report with recommendations on how to make Georgia's election system more secure and accessible ahead of next year's vote. The ACLU of Georgia will also be a part of today's meeting. The Associate Director of the ACLU's Voter Access Project is expected to talk about voting machines, polling places, and the importance of combating misinformation. Once again, that meeting is happening in South Georgia and will get underway at 10 a.m. this morning. Jonathan?
All right, Ariana, thank you so much. We'll be watching this as well. So this study comes as Georgia, as we mentioned, is heading into another big election year, including the big governor's race. How much of this is making sure that the state system is just ready for all of the voting that we'll see?
Yeah, Jonathan, certainly the work of this committee is very timely as we head into next year's governor's race. We see this race has been heating up over the last few months. So the work of this committee is not just studying the election systems all across the state, but it's to make sure that elections, they're efficient, they're secure, and making sure that every voter has access to a ballot box come next November. Back to you.
Ariana.